guys, this is ruhirealestategroup. I hope you are doing great. Happy New Year to you. We have been welcomed with this beautiful rain, and I always say with rain comes blessings, but also sometimes the rain we're experiencing, we get headaches. I have been getting calls from quite a few of you, and I thought that I would put this message together today so that I could share it with as many people as possible. Hopefully it will help you. A lot of my clients have been reaching out to me, telling me that they're all well, as I've reached out to you, checking in to see if you've experienced any sort of flooding or any sort of damage with the rains and the winds. But for those who I haven't got to yet, or you haven't reached out to me, I'm going to share 3 things that I would like you to do as homework. As homeowners, listen up. These are hopefully good tips I can share with you to prevent any sort of damage from the rains that we've been experiencing. So tip number 1, make sure that your gutters are clean. You can do 2 things. You can either hire someone to clean your gutters. Most of the time, if you have a gardener, your gardener should provide some sort of gutter cleaning. If you don't have a gardener, then you can clean the gutters yourself. Now, I'm going to make it really, really simple, and I'm going to explain what gutters are for those of my friends who don't know what gutters are. So essentially, you've got your roof, and you've got the area around your house that is usually a metal pipe that collects the rainwater as it falls on your roof. And the things around your house, those are referred to as gutters. And typically what happens if you have any trees around you, or it's been several years, if you haven't cleaned your gutters, you may have birds building nests or those kinds of things. You want to go in, get a very tall ladder, have someone spot you on the bottom of the ladder, and go through and literally collect any leaves or any debris in those gutters. So essentially, when the rainwater falls on your roof, the gutters catch it, and you want to make sure that they have a very clear flow so that nothing gets stuck. Because what happens is, if those leaves get stuck, then it will create a buildup, and there's a lot of rain. It could cause, the water's got to go somewhere. So it's either going to go over your gutter, but most of the time it will go into your sheetrock or your drywall. So you want to make sure, especially if there is wind as well. So you want to make sure that your gutters are cleaned. Now, the things that are attached to your gutters, those are referred to as downspouts. So what happens is the water comes off your roof, it goes in your gutter, and then from the gutter, it flows and goes down the downspout. So you want to make sure your gutters are clean. But then as the water is going down your downspout, number 2, what you want to do is you want to make sure that your downspouts, as the water is coming down, that the water is not landing in your foundation or around the perimeter of your home. You need to push that water away from your home. And the way you typically do that is you can buy these things that go at the end of your gutters, and essentially they will project or move or direct the water away from your home. Most homes have landscaping that's graded away from the home, but for whatever reason, if you are seeing puddling of water around your home, that means that you could be causing problems to your foundation or water coming into your foundation. So please, 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 as number 2, make sure that you, when it's not raining outside, walk around your house, do an assessment of where is the water landing. Are the downspouts directed away from my home? And if they're not, you can go to your local hardware store and buy these things that very easily attach to the bottom of your downspout. You can do it yourself. You don't need to hire anyone to do that. And have the water go away from your home. And the third thing that I would like you to do to prepare is to make sure that your windows and your doors are not forming little gaps. A lot of the Bay Area, we sit on settling soil, and essentially that settling soil will start creating movement in your home. This is very normal. There's expansion and contraction of soil, and this is all very normal. But what you want to do is you want to make sure that if there is any movement and there are any gaps, that you have them taped up. And you're not going to tape it up, obviously, with Scotch tape. You're going to use either masking tape, painter's tape, or electrical tape. And you're going to tape around windows and doors on the plastic, not on your walls. Otherwise, you are going to rip off the paint and the paint off your wall. I don't want you to do that. We are referring right now to just windows and doors. So make sure that you don't have any water intrusion through your windows or through your doors, especially if there's a combination of water and wind. So I hope that kind of makes sense to you. And I know I said 3 things. I'm going to add one more quick thing there. If you do live in a home that sits a little bit below, and so you're not elevated, it is, in my opinion, wise to purchase some sandbags or some soil bags and block areas of entry into your home, especially if there's going to be more rain and wind. So entries to your home would be your garage, your mudroom, your front door. You want to make sure that you are blocking areas where water can come in, so that if there is, God forbid, a flood in your area, you're protecting the perimeter of your home. I hope this helps. And if you have any questions or need some referrals to contractors or people to clean your gutters or your downspouts or anything, feel free to reach out to me. I hope this helps. I hope you and your family are safe. And, be sure to follow me on social media if you don't already. Again, this is Rui. Bye for now.